Hello everyone. Welcome to Divine Debut. Happy New Year to all of you, and welcome to the year 2021. What a big change from the year 2020. I feel as though we're, at the end, we're sort of summing up from the year 2020 in the month of January. Everyone, January, February, it's as though there's still a bit of an echo of what was going on last year. And obviously a sort of an ending of a cycle, as yes, the energies have started to shift with the big conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in the sign of Aquarius. And I feel that it's got a lot to do with the Aquarian season. It's still Capricorn season, and happy birthday if it's your birthday today. I hope that you all had a wonderful beginning to this new year. For us in Greece, we're still on full lockdown, and hopefully for another week where they're being very, very strict for the next week. So just sort of counting the days. I don't know what's going on for you and in your country, but we know that today is the 4th of January. This week is going to be wreaking havoc where what's going on in the US is concerned. And we know that whatever happens in the US affects the whole world. So let's see what's going to happen this week, everyone. I want to thank you for being here. And I have got a bit of a build-up of work lined up. That's why I haven't been here from the beginning of the year, trying to catch up on those personal readings. So thank you for those of you that are waiting on your personal readings. And thank you to everyone for their support. Let's see what's going on with the divine spread, everyone. I will do just a quick astro update as another video. So let's call on the archangels on spirit to see what's going on 4th of January of 2021. I have to get used to saying that. Please, Spirit, what are the general energies for January 4th, or whenever you're watching this video, it will be important for you. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. And we have the star, Aquarius season. Just as I was saying, I do feel that at the Aquarius season, because we're going to have also Mercury retrograde. So on the 30th of January through to the 21st of January, which is most of the Aquarian season. I feel a lot is going to happen around that time. Now, the star is a card of hope. It's an energy of hope. It's very futuristic. Okay, it's also a card of healing. It's the internet, it's social media, it's wish fulfillment. Remember, it's fixed energy. We are moving to the age of Aquarius, everyone. Just around the corner, there's going to be so much happening in the sign of Aquarius, as the whole world is looking to the Aquarian energies, the Aquarius people, to bring in that those ingenious ideas, that spiritual understanding that we are not alone. We are all together in what's been going on, okay? Remember that Aquarius is also friendships. Friendships will be very important at this time, and everyone's going through a lot of personal issues, a lot of things going on in the world as well, which is putting a lot of pressure on relationships of all sorts. Let's see what Spirit has. What does Spirit want us to know? And of course, on the energy of Aquarius, remember Uranus is at 6 degrees in Taurus. Mars is coming up to it. So we're starting to feel the pressure of that. And that's why I said, if you find yourself in a difficult position, fire and air, remember air is Aquarius, fire is Mars, take a step back, okay? Because that could be quite explosive, and I will be talking a little bit more about that in the astrology update. So Spirit, what's going on? What are the energies? What's going on in the divine spread, 4th of January or around then? So what's at the foundation? We've got the Two of Wands. I always see this as a portal. Someone's probably been trying to make a decision. Someone is ready to go on that adventure, venture out into the world. A very Strong card about desires, creation. Okay. Maybe even turning back on a past desire and looking towards more worldly matters, or someone that's at a distance. Remember, he holds the world ball in his hands. Well, the world is your oyster is the motto for this card. So this is the seed that's been planted. Okay, what's hidden? We've got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an offer of some sort. Could be love, could be anything creative, anything that will emotionally bring you into a happy place. Water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've also got the Sagittarian energy, I would say, more than likely here. And this could even be a meeting. Something, I mean, you may be dealing with someone that is at a distance, communicating through social media. Someone's preparing to go on that adventure, to venture out into the world. There is an offer which could have a lot to do with a decision made in the distant past. Okay, could even be a decision between two things, two people, two situations. Recent past, we have the High Priestess. Strong intuition. She's the moon goddess, Virgo Piscean energy. Strong intuition. Remember, she holds the new moon at her feet. There's a lot about sensitivity, intuition, a deep knowing. So you need to trust that. Okay, High Priestess, spirituality, strong spiritual energies, and maybe a lot to do with secrets as well. Okay, so what is happening in the now? We have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is like leaving troubles behind and sailing on, moving on from past conflict, trying to come into balance. Okay, taking your thoughts, your perception, your intuition, and moving on. Let's see what's crowning you. Us. We've got the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is usually a card of expansion. It is usually about work, but it's also the work that is done. Just on that note, the moon is in Virgo, so whatever we've been working on, it's time to do the work now. We're called to do the work. Okay, remember that moon in Virgo is also providing a service for others. Now, of course, Three of Pentacles can mean that there's three people in this situation, a situation surrounding work or whatever you've been working on. Okay, this is a good energy here. What's the action and advice? And we've got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is that page which wants to go on that adventure. This page has got a vision. Two of Wands is that vision. Remember that this is the minor arcana of the Fool. Someone is preparing, and Mars is at the 29th degree of Aries, so there's a preparation. But it's sort of like, because Mars is out of shadow now, and it's like I'm preparing. I'm going to take that risk because Mars in Aries is very much about the warrior, taking that risk, okay, moving forward. Okay, moving, because Mars is going to move into Taurus, which Taurus is all about our values, remember. It's something that we love. It's Venusian. And let's see what the outcome is. This could also be a messenger, a message that comes through, a message of inspiration, desire, and passion. The outcome is the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups we know has got a lot to do with the past. It's a soulmate energy. It's just like we could see here, the one child offers its cup to the other. The divine masculine, usually that's how I see it. Divine feminine is more receptive. Okay, so it's more about the Martian energy here. Someone's ready to take that risk, ready to send out that message, ready to go on that voyage. What is the message from Spirit, from the divine? Wow, something obviously is ending here. This is the worst case scenario, which the worst point that we're finishing up with. Ten of Swords, remember, it's the darkest before the dawn. Just like on the collective energies, we're at the tail end right now. And for those of you that have gone through this, you've been backstabbed, something was just not moving, there's been an ending, there needs to be a new beginning, and the new beginning will start off with truth. Remember that this turns into the Ace of Swords. When something is finished, it's time to move on. Okay, whatever that is for you. Let's see. What else do we have here? We've got the Magician. Magician is communication, truth. Remember that the Magician can also mean a trickster. If you've been tricked, manipulated, lied to, now the energies are coming through that the Magician has all the elements necessary, all the power from the divine, from spirit, to have a new beginning. Remember what I said, this is very similar to the Full card, which is Aries energy, Aries Sagittarius. Okay, and the Magician is all about communication. It's all about trusting in the power within you. You're given that divine power to have that new beginning. Okay, so this is celestial help. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles here, which means this is the single card, right? I've got everything I need and I'm able to provide for, because I'm very independent, for myself, for my beloved. I've got the strength, I've got the power to stand on my own. I know my worth. And this is Virgo energy. And we've got the Judgment card. Now, this goes back to the past, obviously. Scorpio, very much about ending a situation here. This is Spirit saying that it's time to rise up, stand in your power, know your worth, and move to the new beginning. Knight of Pentacles, no movement at all here. A sense of being stuck. But this is help from Spirit, saying that you've got everything necessary to move into that new chapter for yourself. Let's take the Black Moon Astrology cards. I feel that the rain is going to get heavier, and I'm going to be screaming so you can hear me. Yeah, there it is. We do have the nodes squaring Neptune. It is a rainy season. And it's to be expected, especially even with, I'm going to say, Mars coming to conjoin on Uranus in Taurus. That could mean freaky weather as well. I mean, Uranus in Taurus, it's unexpected weather. It could be electrical storms. It could be earthquakes, everyone. So let's just hope that we are protected. Okay. Positive thinking. Let's see what the energies of the astrology are. We have Mercury and retrograde reinvention, number 51, which equals a 6. We've got the Magician here again. This is signifying the time of Mercury retrograde, when we revisit old situations. Past people could come into our life. Doesn't have to be an ex. It could be a past friend. Okay? But we're revisiting. And I would say that it is sort of an echo of the beginning of 2020. A revisiting and having the chance to redo. Let's take more cards. We've got part of fortune and increase. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. It's a very fated retrograde that's coming up. That's what the energies are speaking about. Finances, abundance, yes, that's what it speaks of. Financially feeling good, feeling lucky. Okay, this is like the Wheel of Fortune, so it's all about fate. Let's take another card. And we have the Moon and the Soul. So we know that the Moon is all about our emotions. It's got a lot to do with fears, intuition, our soul. Remember that the Moon is very receptive. It's our subconscious. Pay attention to your dreams, because we've also got the Moon Goddess here. And it is a number 2, which says we're trying to come into balance. And this could say that emotionally, through doing the work, as I was saying, Moon in Virgo now, which Virgo is ruled by Mercury. We've got 2 Mercury cards here. It's all about providing a service, nurturing, giving from the soul, okay, and trusting in Trusting in what you don't see. Trust in what you feel, because I do feel that there is a sense of someone is expecting a lucky break here. And it could be coming up around this time with Mercury. Let's see what is going on in love with the romance angels. And part of fortune is a 45, which equals a 9. So we've got a 6, 9, and a 2. So 6 and 9, 15. And the 2 is 17, and that's the star card again. Let's see what's going on in love, please, Spirit. What's going on in love? What are the energies we're working with where love is concerned? Remember, these are general readings, everyone. So take the messages as they resonate for you. Thank you, Spirit. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. For those of you that are leaving a situation that, you know, it just wasn't happening. It wasn't, your heart was not there. There was, you've been tricked, backstabbed maybe, and you're ready to move on. If you need any support, I feel that your friends are there for you with a star card. Yeah, there's the deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Someone is not being totally truthful about how they feel. Remember, with the moon card here. And we've got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So that's what we have in the romance angel. Let's see what's beneath here. And we've got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. For those of you that are making the space for maybe a soulmate, someone from a past, could even be a past lifetime, a soulmate connection could be coming through once the space is made. Once you come out of that conflict, we're moving towards balance. Remember, we've got 2 6s here. 2s are always about balance as well. Even the High Priestess is a number 2. So it is going to be a time of truth. Whatever's been withheld information, there will be heart-to-heart conversations. And yeah, let's see what Spirit has for us. The gods and the angels. What is the message in the here and now, please, Spirit? What is the message? And we have angel of vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. Right on. Right on. And there is another card that is calling for me to take it. So I'm going to take one more card. And we have angel of prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. Okay, so look out for signs and synchronicities. Ask Spirit for divine guidance. And don't be frightened to ask questions, generally speaking. Okay, Aquarius, remember, Aquarius is the right mind. It's also air, so there's a lot about communication. Let's see what Lenormand has. Lenormand, please, Spirit, what is the energy today? We've got the bouquet, which can mean an offer that comes through. It ties in with the Knight of Cups. We have, it's all about timing. We've got the clock here, which we know that the clock is very Saturnian. Divine timing, we could say, but also whatever's been limited, this offer has been limited because of right timing necessary. Something needed to end. We've got a 9 and then a 10 before, you know, that a chapter needs to close before we can open a new chapter, right? And we've got a 27 back to a 9. And we've got the contracts. This is also written. Communication, news coming through. As I said, contracts. Anything to do with legalities as well. So we've got a 2 9s, a 18 and a 10, which, well, I suppose we can say it's a 1. So it's a 19, which signifies the Leo energy, the sun. But also, again, it doesn't matter how you count it, it is. 18 and 10 is 28, so 2 and 8 is another 10. Okay, so it's like a restart. It's like a restart because 19, 1 and a 9, again, it's a 10. Okay, so let's take more cards and see what's going on. What is going on, please, Spirit? Why do we have the 2 of Wands at the foundation? Okay, so there's been heavy burden here. That's why a choice needed to be made. Okay, and if we add these up, I mean, it's like the 3 of Wands, okay? 10 turns into the Ace. 3 of Wands is like waiting for those ships to come through. Maybe even trying to create something and expand, even if this is a business, something that you're creating. Okay, so a decision needed to be made here. Now, either, and I feel that someone's been wanting to go on that journey to travel, but there's sort of a blockage here, and it's got a lot to do with the world matters. I would say the what's been going on in 2020. We've got the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is a very deceptive energy. It speaks about, you know, trying to get away with something, sneaking around, having kept information. But the thing is that whoever has deceived you, whoever has been wearing a mask, they're still in the story here. Because as you can see, he's got these swords. He's holding the 5 swords and he's looking back. He's still dealing with the past. So something happened in the deep past, which was a heavy burden, okay, which sort of blocked that journey, blocked that opening. Let's see what the Knight of Cups it has. We've got the 7 of Pentacles. So someone's been thinking very much about where they're at, okay, how much they've invested in this situation, or it's been hard for them to come forward with an offer. And the Chariot here says that this will happen. It is a card of victory. It's also a card of movement, travel. Let's see that High Priestess, please, Spirit. We've got the Page of Cups, so a lot of Piscean energy. Pisces is unconditionally loving. But if there's been secrets withheld and deception, someone is thinking of communicating, apologizing, sending through that offer. And remember that this is the recent past position and this is what's hidden. So we've got the Page of Cups here, which is a very youthful sort of an energy. It's a small offer. And here in the hidden position, we've got the Knight of Cups. Wow. Okay, we've got 3 cards that fell on the 4, actually, on the position of the Divine. I will open these when I get to that position. Let's take the 6 of Swords. 5 of Swords. As I was saying, this person has been taken, they've taken those 5 swords, they've been in conflict. I feel that they probably were under a lot of pressure. That's why they were not open. Because as you could see, they're leaving a decision and they're moving on. They haven't made the decision. The decision was blocked from external circumstances, other people. Let's take another card here. And we've got the Empress here. So there is a mother in the picture, or this is a chance to move on and expand something. The seed has been planted, okay, and it's all about love, manifestation, materialistic things as well as love. The Empress and number 3, remember. Now, also a pregnancy may have been the blockage here, or something concerning a child. We've got the Page of Cups here as well, remember. So let's see. Why do we have the 3 of Pentacles? We've got the World card. The World card is an ending. It's a major successful ending of a cycle. Okay, and it's something that's you've gone over again and again, I would say, obviously, before the lesson was learned, because we know that the World card is a major arcana and therefore it's a major ending. But remember that Venus is in the womb here, so whatever's been planted, as I said, the seed has been planted, I feel, from the past, the distant past, but there was some sort of a blockage. So something needed to complete, a cycle needed to complete. Let's see. And there it is. So to complete a cycle, Three of Pentacles, remember, too many people here. Something needed to be communicated because this is a victory card. Either severing ties with a difficult past, I don't know, could have also been because the Empress could be the mother. Remember, she could be a mother-in-law for some of you. And she doesn't have to only, you know, be creating a child. She's also about creativity, abundance. So having a lot of creative energies here. And I would say here it's more about coming through with love than with those swords. Remember that those swords, it's like letting go of conflict and moving on. So coming from the heart, I would say, more than likely. Okay, having that Venusian energy to end a cycle. I feel that that always helps at the end of the day. We've got the Devil and the Nine of Wands here. Wow. And the 10th wand, which the page is holding. So there's a lot concerning fear here, and also karma, a lot of karma. Again, we've got a 10, the 10 of Wands. So I feel that this, you're sort of what I feel here is that with this cycle ending, okay, and with a new beginning, the Ace here, the potential to cut away, okay, because this is in the position of goals and aspirations. Whatever you are severing ties with, whatever cycle is ending for you, I think that the work has been done. And Saturn here says that you've been standing strong, you've been through a lot. Someone's been through a lot. Remember, they've suffered a lot of limitations, a lot of fear, a lot of sort of like pressing on the metal, you know, a metal, how do we say it? Metal to the pedal, and not getting anywhere because it was all about limitation and timing, okay? But I feel because we, you know, we do look at the first cards, the main cards, what it's saying is that it's time now to reap the rewards of whatever you've been working on. Whatever the limitations were, I think that the limitations are falling now because we've got 10. And remember that the page is the risk taker. Let's take one more card on that. 9 of Wands and the Devil. And we've got the 10 of Pentacles, which speaks of abundance. Okay, another 10. So major cycles ending to open new cycles. Remember, this is the family card. This is financially standing very strong, having the support of family, friends. This is abundance. This is also a marriage card. So for some people, this is saying that someone is willing to take a risk. They've gotten to the highest point of success in a situation. This is starting a brand new cycle because the Ace, 10 of Pentacles turns into the Ace. Let's look at that 9 of Pentacles, which is the general energy, everyone. And there is that Ace of Pentacles, which is held by the page. Okay, so there's been a lesson learned. Again, we've got a child here, the messenger. We know that the Page of Pentacles is a student. He's been studying this for a while. It's all about planning. We've got 3 pages here, so this could be a family situation. We've got the children, and here we go. I was going to take the 6 of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands and the Sun, everyone. The Leo energy, which I calculated here. We know that the Sun is also the child. This could be a childbirth, yes. For those of you that are not wanting... Oh, sorry about that. My camera stopped recording. Lucky you got to see the cards fall out. As I was saying, take care, because Ace of Wands is a very strong card relating to pregnancy, especially when it's with the sun, because the sun is the heart. It's also children. It's flirtation. It's Leo. Remember that Leo is all about creating, but it's also very creative in the sense of I'm creating something that I've been working on. Remember, we've got the Empress energy here. So that's what we have here. Interesting, right? With the sun, as I was talking about this, the Leo energy. And Leo, of course, is right opposite Aquarius, don't forget. So we're talking about the axis now, Aquarius, Leo. What I create versus, you know, the world. If you are a Leo rising, let's say, or Leo sun, so obviously with Aquarius, that would be talking about your partnerships, or the other way around. You get what I mean? Anyway, so let's see what these cards are that fell in the position of the divine. Wow, okay. They fell in the reverse, doesn't really matter. I'm not reading reversals. That's really interesting, everyone. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Cups. And we had the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and we have the King of Cups here. Now, for some of you, of course, this could be the same person, okay, because we've got strong Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've also got King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay. Interesting that we've got the Queen of Swords, which is my Libra energy. Queen of Swords, she speaks her truth. She's also the usually single mother. She's the divorcee. This could also be anything to do with legalities. And we've got one divine feminine and two divine masculine. You can flip the roles around, doesn't matter. Okay, and we've got the Five of Cups here, which we end with the Six of Cups. So this is looking at the glass half empty rather than half full. Two of Cups is still standing here. This could mean, yes, that someone is in separation mode. Okay. Queen of Swords, as I could see, she's got a back turned to the King of Pentacles. That could be a specific message for some of you. For others of you, this could be conversation, having that important conversation. Remember, we've got the Ace of Swords here as well. So there is truth here. It's all about the details, okay, having that important conversation. But also, remember that she's usually very fair and just. Remember, though, I mean, she's standing strong in her convictions. We've got the Ten of Swords beneath that, which does turn into the Ace of Swords. So this could also mean, for others of you, that if this is the same person, maybe they were more about their money, the materialistic side of life, putting matters of materialism above their emotions. So this could be a change in someone's behavior. Remember also that we've got the Empress here, which is another divine feminine. It could be an energy, very much about motherhood. And here we've got very much about truth and balance. It's the Libra energy, remember. And Libra can speak of relationships. So take the messages as they resonate for you. Remember, we've got the Magician right here, which is another ace, okay? Yeah, that's what I have for you, dear people. We've got the Death card here, so strong Scorpio energies. What can I say? Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. What's missing is the Hierophant here, which is Taurus, the four fixed energies. Again, the World card does speak of those four fixed energies. I'd like to take one card on that Page of Pentacles, right there. Well, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. So for a lot of you, you could be closing the door on a past commitment, moving towards another long-term commitment if your values were not on the same page. Remember that the Hierophant is the number 5. We've also got, remember what I said, Uranus in the sign of Taurus, okay? A lot of ups and downs where our values are concerned. Are we going to break free from something that is not giving us any worth, giving us any comfort, which is Taurus? It's not giving us that happiness, those 5 senses. Remember, Taurus is also our money, ups and downs in fluctuations, but also in our beliefs. Remember that this is quite restrictive energy. Things have got to be done by the book, but I see there's going to be change here. Someone is rebelling against the norm. And whatever they are rebelling against, we've got paths of fortune here. There's reinvention and going with what your soul, what your heart is telling you. We've got the moon, we've got the sun, we've got the star. All the luminaries. I think we're coming out of the darkness. Let's take some love messages. Let's just see what's beneath here. And we've got unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Children. Someone's been stuck in a marriage, in a loveless marriage because of children. Make the effort. Again, the children. And this is a soulmate connection. I usually see this card as the 6 of Cups. True love. So true love for a lot of you may have come into your life even though you had other commitments. And I'm going to say it doesn't have to be a marriage. It could also be a business. Okay? It could be a business where you had limitations. You had to do the work. It was all about making sure you were financially stable before you took the next step. And paths of fortune, when we look at that in synastry, it's a very fated connection. Let's look at love messages. They will not resonate for all of you. Thank you, Spirit. We have, open your heart and talk truthfully to me. Talk to me. We've got the Ace of Swords. One day we may meet again somewhere in time. When I see this card, this is the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. This could also say that once this person, whoever this is independent, standing strongly on their own, that's probably when a soulmate will come back into their life. And this does speak of a past lifetime to me. One day we may meet again somewhere in time. I don't know if you've watched the movie Somewhere in Time with Christopher Reeve and what's the female? What's her name? Just Google it. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name right now. She's a beautiful English actress. It's got a lot to do with a soulmate, twin flame connection. Yeah, so beautiful. And of course there's beautiful music that comes with it, so that may speak to you. Let's see what else we've got. And we are both from such different worlds, but I'm willing to work on this union. Let's see where this will take us. And there's the 17, the star, but we've also got the ace, which equals an 18. Remember that 18 is the moon. It's got a lot to do with motherhood, fears, intuition, home. The moon rules the home, your foundation. And this could be a time with Aquarius, we're moving towards the future and we're going into the truth, the new age. Remember, the star card is Aquarius. Now, on a collective scale, everyone, this is all about communities, sort of revisiting the past, how things used to be. With the sun here at the outcome, and remember, we've got fire on fire here. A lot of fire and a lot of emotion. Remember, fire is put out by water. It works well together. Let's say it's not explosive. It's not harsh. We've got the desire and we've got the emotion to move towards what we love. Okay? Remember also that the sun is, it's the divine masculine. The sun is our ruler the ruler of our solar system. It's also got a lot to do with kingship, leadership. I love to see the Magician here and the Chariot here, which is another victory card. We've got a lot of cards of victory, even though we're coming out of the difficulty. Remember, there's a lot to do with endings and new beginnings. And the Hierophant says, keep the faith, do not lose the faith, stay true to yourself, stay true to what you value. And if you are in a position where you are not valued, okay, it's time to bring the magic. Be the one to bring the magic into your life, because here we've got reinvention. And what's around the corner is luck. A new contract, an offer that's going to make you very happy. And you've been working towards this, and fate is here to help you with that now. Okay? So I will love you and leave you, and I want to thank you so much for your patience. I haven't been able to, as I said, do more of the dailies, the daily divine spreads, because of the personal readings. I do have an obligation to return what's been trusted for me and with me. So I will be back in a couple of days again. I'll do my best. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. And I just want to say I'm wishing that peace will reign on what's going on with these elections, and that the truth comes through, and that people come from a place of love. Remember, love and creation, that's what the world should be all about. Okay, and we need someone to lead the world with positivity, and to lead from the heart, coming from the heart, not from the darkness. Okay, not about what their pocket will gain. All right, everyone. Okay, thank you so much. Talk to you soon.